Hey guys, it's me again. I posted again. I'm here again. Welcome back to another one of these videos. So today I have an analysis sort of video, and like I said in my last video, I have no idea what I'm doing. Sorry if this video isn't how it's supposed to be in any way, but I'm just gonna do this anyway. So here's a little disclaimer. There might be some controversial opinions in this video about Moon, and basically it's not gonna be that bad, it's just my opinions. So today I'd like to talk about something I've seen on the Wings of Fire wiki. I've seen quite a lot of people on Moonwatcher's page saying that Moon is Mary Sue. It seems like lots of people have this opinion, but I don't know if I agree 100%. Moon definitely has Mary Sue qualities, as she has powers and was the center of a love triangle. But I'll get to all of that later. First, to be precise, I did a quick Google search for Mary Sue, and I found the exact definition on Wikipedia. Here's what it says. A Mary Sue is an idolized and seemingly perfect fictional character. Often this character is recognized as an author insert. So at the beginning of Moon Rising, the other Jade Mountain Academy students think of Moon as quiet, shy, and weird. However, Kibble, Kinkajou, and even Winter a bit like her. This isn't really a big deal for Kinkajou, as she likes everyone kinda, but it's a really big deal for Winter as he hates most dragons. Again, Winter doesn't really like her, but he does notice how pretty she is. Both he and Kibble are a bit suspicious of her. There are also many dragons who don't like her. Take Bigtail, who doesn't talk to Moon because he was probably jealous of her. So were most of the Nightwings. When her mother revealed that Moon grew up in the rainforest, almost the whole tribe hated her. So she is extremely lucky, but it does come with hate from the other dragons. So now let's look back at the definition. Another thing used to describe a Mary Sue is being a self-insert. I don't know Tweety Sutherland personally, of course, I wish I did, but I don't think Moon is a self-insert of her, although I don't really know much about author inserts and self-inserts, so correct me if I'm wrong about this. So while I was looking for the definition of Mary Sue, I found a list of Mary Sue traits that are commonly found in a Mary Sue. Now let's look at the list. The first quality is beautiful. Moon has been described as beautiful many times by many dragons, such as Winter, Kibble, Kinkajou, Fate Speaker. The results go on and on and on and on. The next thing on the list is talented. Moon has two main talents as far as I can tell. She's very smart, and she is a good hunter. Being smart didn't seem to come easy to her. She's mentioned to have studied a lot before starting school at Jade Mountain, but the book doesn't really go into her struggles to being smart. It's just she studies and then she's pretty smart. As for her hunting skills, she seems to have learned that naturally, as she was said to have learned it as a tiny dragonette in the rainforest. So she's starting to match up with some of these qualities, but I don't know if she's 100% match for all of them. The next thing on the list is flawless. At the beginning of Moon Rising, Moon has a lot of flaws. She's very nervous, shy, insecure, gets frequent headaches. Seems as if she suffers from anxiety at some points of the book. She gets bad dreams, but she's able to overcome most of these flaws. Like in Darkness of Dragons, it seems like she doesn't have most of these flaws anymore. She's not as shy as she used to be. Like, I can't think of many flaws that she's had in Darkness of Dragons. Next, we have loved by all. Between the Nightwings who hate Moon and all the Jade Mountain students who thought she was weird, I don't think she is loved by all, but most of the dragons that she knows like her quite a lot, especially Kibble and Winter. The next thing is a dark past. Moon didn't have the happiest childhood as she was alone in the rainforest, but I would definitely not call it dark. She was always far away from the volcano, so there was no death in her childhood. The next thing I would like to address is clear sight. Now I know this seems like really off topic, but I think Moon and clear sight are very much alike, apart from some things like the fact that Moon lived 2,000 years after clear sight. So why is clear sight never accused of being a Mary Sue? I'm sure people have this opinion, but as of now, it's a lot more unpopular than the Moon situation. I think there are two main reasons why Moon is accused more than Clearsight. Number one is powers. Now, I know Moon and Clearsight both have powers, but when Clearsight had them, it was common for a Nightwing to have powers. In Moon's case, she's the only one to have powers, and she has both powers, not just prophecy or seeing the future. So people will probably think of this as overpowered, and I can definitely see that. It is a bit overpowered, but Tui wanted to incorporate Nightwing powers into it, and I think she did do a good job with Moon. Her powers are essential to the plot. Her mind reading, obviously, to give her development and for use as a tool many times in the series, and when the Dragonettes figure it out, like the other Dragonettes, like Kibli, Kinkajou, them, they're pretty mad at her. So her prophecy is essential because without it, she would not have known about the explosion in the History Cave, and there wouldn't be that whole thing about Sora. By the way, I'm fascinated about Sora. She's an amazing character. And she wouldn't have revealed her powers. Also, her visions of the Lost Continent, which are definitely essential to the new story arc. The second reason why people accuse Moon of being a Mary Sue and not Clearsight is the love triangle. Two dragons, Winter and Kibli, have a crush on her. But honestly, I don't think either of them actually love her. I'm not really sure who I ship with Moon in this situation. I don't know if I want her to start a relationship. I mean, I'm not quite sure on my opinion of this. Both Winter and Kibli are in different situations with her, and I don't really know, but she did end up with Kibli. So she is the center of a love triangle, and that is definitely a Mary Sue quality. This is what I think. Moon is not totally a Mary Sue, but I think we can call her a borderline Mary Sue. In Darkness of Dragons, she is much more of a Mary Sue as she was in Moon Rising. I think she did develop, but she developed into a bit of a Mary Sue. So that's all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys liked the video, and please subscribe. But first, I want to know your guys' thoughts. What do you think? Do you think Moon is a Mary Sue? Do you think she's not a Mary Sue? Do you think she's a borderline Mary Sue? Do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. Bye until I post again.